Okay, hi everyone. So, this video is about how to get started with Grammarly, and a good way to do so is to begin by taking a look at the getting started instructions. And in this case, we're working through a posting on Canvas, and probably most of you will be working through Canvas, but if you're working through ENGL or somewhere else, um, try to take a look to see where exactly this information happens to be within your own course. In this course, however, it happens to be under week 8 and Grammarly.edu getting started. Okay, and you see here has Grammarly sign up instructions, and we have instructions where it gives you the address and the access code, and there's some information about different Grammarly categories, which either I will go over with you if I'm your instructor, or someone else might if they are your instructor. All Grammarly categories are not created equally, and actually, as everything else seems to be with writing, and tends to be with writing actually, many things will depend upon your own writing, and so some things might be helpful to some writers and not so helpful to other writers, and the same is true with categories. Okay. Grammarly also has a handbook, although I would suggest that if you buy a separate handbook for your own course, that you use that so you become more familiar with it. If you happen to look up more detailed rules than Grammarly can provide, but that is one of the wonderful things that Grammarly often does. But they do have a more detailed handbook than even the rules that they provide on the screen. And also, if you happen to sign up for the wrong service, Grammarly has a commercial site that is different than the education site that we'll have you sign up for, and I'll show you a little bit more of that. But if you do sign up for the wrong site, it'll constantly ask you to pay for services. And if that happens, you need to go to Grammarly support and basically request them. You have to put in a service ticket and request them to remove your account so that you can sign up again. And if that doesn't help, please contact your instructor and ask them to help guide you through the process to try to straighten it out. Okay. I would also suggest, as I'm going to do here, I'm going to open up the Word doc attachment here, because it is just much easier to copy and paste things in. So here the access code is here, and also the address for Grammarly. To write Grammarly, you see the one that says edu. Make sure you have that. So I'm going to copy that, and we'll go back into our browser. I'll paste it in there. Okay. And this is the right screen that you want here, and you'll see that it has the heart on it. Okay. Aw, the little heart. If you get the other one, what it will basically do is, let me just erase the edu. It'll just be the Grammarly.com. And what that'll look like is something very different. Okay. This is the one in Firefox, but basically they'll all look similar to this. Okay. And you see how this doesn't have any heart. Okay, there's no heart here, but this will just look more commercialized and much plainer, for lack of a better term at this moment. Okay, so just take a look for this one. It's a little gaudy, but it does work. Now you're going to be going in per the instructions here. Let me take a look. Instructions do a fairly good job of showing you giving you a good play-by-play here of what's going to go on. Okay, but here you can see that you're going to go through a series of steps, and they're fairly easy to follow. So if we go into the sign up screen, it'll ask you for your name, your email. You basically want to use your EDU, your Penn State email here, okay, and then place the password in here. Make up a password that you want, and that's your password. Okay, and that's the one that you're going to use to sign in. And then the access code is the one we have listed there. And I would paste that in here. It does say optional here, and if you use your Penn State email, you can usually get in without that access code, but paste it in anyway, and make sure that everything goes through. Okay. Like I said, this is a system that is good through Penn State Harrisburg. So you do want to make sure that you put everything through there. Okay. I'll just go back. Okay. Now once you do that, you'll be able to log in. And I'll log in here. Excuse the length of this video a little bit. It is going to be somewhat lengthy, but hopefully it'll help you out in the end. Okay. And so when you get into Grammarly, what it will do is